Hi Aquarius, welcome to my channel. So during your pre-shuffle, I kept hearing over and over again that this reading has to do a lot with the people that you're dealing with, or it could be someone that you're dealing with. And you're trying to find perhaps like a stable ground when it comes to these people. Because you feel like there isn't a like you haven't came to an agreement with these people that you're dealing with. And I feel like perhaps it was because possibly in the past you were preoccupied with other things that you were focusing on, and you didn't commit to whatever it is that you're dealing with 100%. And you were kind of trusting in who you're dealing with. You were kind of trusting that they would be able to hold their own. You could be dealing with a Gemini. I see Cancer, Leo. I see Scorpio. But I feel like these people that you're dealing with, they're kind of coming to you for answers. And that's why I feel like this reading is about who you're dealing with. Because you aren't quite sure on how to handle this situation. I think you do. In your reality, you know how to handle the situation. But I feel like perhaps there's a disagreement within this. And you, like I said, there is no common ground when it comes to these people that you're dealing with. Let me see what's at the bottom of the deck here. But with the World and the Judgment here, I feel like that's you stating your opinions on how you see the situation and how you feel like it should be handled. And perhaps these people don't see it that way. Okay, so you have the Four of Pentacles here. And I think that, with the whole situation where they don't agree with you, I feel like that makes you it puts you in this Four of Pentacles here, where you kind of are in the mode where you're like, okay, well, like, if I can't trust these people, then I'll just trust myself to do it. So it's almost like you feel like you could just do it by yourself and you don't need anybody. And perhaps you can, but that would really burn you out. And that would really, like, time is more valuable than trying to show that you can do something alone. Sorry, hold on one second. But yeah, so I feel like a need for solitude from you. Like, you feel like you need to pull yourself away from this situation or these people that you're dealing with so that you can think about how you'll be able to handle it. With this Three of Wands here, you can be dealing with someone that is out of a distance. But it could also be that, you have to travel for work, or you have to travel for this person. And you have to show them how it's done. You can be dealing with a Cancer, like I said, strong Cancer. Maybe you have Cancer in your chart. But I feel like perhaps you keeping things to yourself, you're kind of keeping your skills a secret, or you're keeping your strong suits a secret in a way where, they wouldn't be able to steal it from you. Yeah, and so with the Four of Swords here, like, I definitely feel like you, like I said earlier, you feel the need to be in solitude and to heal from the situation and to kind of think over so that you can make choices in a logical way rather than being, what is it called? What is that word? It's like not coming to me. You want to come from a logical standpoint, and you don't want to impulse. That was the word that I was looking for. You don't want to make choices out of impulse. And I feel like that's probably the reason why you feel the need to isolate yourself and to think things over. But let me grab some clarifications here to get more detail on the situation, because it's not completely clear to me on who these people that you're dealing with. Because like I said, it's about who you're dealing with. Okay. Okay, let's see. So you have 7 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, Knight of Wands, Page of Cups, and the Sun. The Sun came out twice. So you can either have Leo in your chart, or the people that you're dealing with could be a Leo. So with the 10 of Wands here, I feel like that's about, trying to let go of the fact that they don't agree with you and not really letting it get to you. Because like I said, you are trying to come from a logical standpoint, and it's important for you to hold your ground and to let them know how you feel. Because I feel like if you don't, then they will just continue to do what they feel is right, even if it's not right. And I feel like you feel it's their decisions aren't the right decisions. So it's important how to deal with that. But I see like since the Sun has clarified the Sun, the Sun is like the happiest card in the deck. And I feel like that is confirmation that you will be able to find what it is that you were looking for. But that's only when you're capable of, or that's only when you take the time to take time for yourself, that solitude, like I was explaining earlier, so that you can come from a logical standpoint. Sorry, I can't talk. And I feel like it's important because you know what it is that you want to say to these people. It's just that they kind of are being stubborn in a way where they don't want to listen. But I feel like you will find victory in whatever it is that you feel is right to do. And I feel like you are going to do the right thing. But it's about you taking that courage on standing up to these people that you're dealing with. Because I feel like if you don't, and if you don't hold your foot down now, then they're going to try to overstep their boundaries. And they're going to try to do things just for their benefit, even if it's not the right thing to do. But I feel like, like I said, strong message with the Sun. That's about you, being in your power and knowing what it is that you need and want and what everybody else needs and wants. So this has a lot to do with the people that you're dealing with and how to deal with them. But I feel like you will overcome that, and you will be strong enough to stand up to these people. Because I feel like they don't know who they're messing with. It's kind of what I'm hearing. Let me grab from the oracle here, see if there's any advice from the universe pertaining to this situation. Okay, so you have purity and ice, and you have rain. So with this purity and ice, I feel like this is you down here. If you could see the lady, she's kind of like in the shadows, under the ground. And I feel like that has a lot to do with your healing and your isolation. And like I said earlier, I saw the Four of Swords, and Four of Swords is about healing and about like truly healing and pulling yourself away from the situation. And I feel like it's important for you to pull yourself away from the situation and from these people that you're dealing with, so that you can, like I said, so that you can come from a logical standpoint and do what is right, or what you feel is right. And by, putting the work in healing, you're able to find your authentic self. And you're able to find that within yourself again. Because I feel like these people, the ones that you're dealing with, they're kind of running off insecurity. So, when people run off insecurity, they try to bring people down. They try to, make other people look bad so that they can look better because they're insecure. But I feel like you're aware of that, and it's important to be aware of that if you're not already. And I feel like with this purity card, you will find your authentic self, like I said. But that has to do with, you won't be able to unless you do that work, that inner work, and secluding yourself, pulling yourself away from these people that you're dealing with, pulling yourself away from the situation. And with this rain that I see here, that has a lot to do with them, I feel. I feel like they are depressed in their own way because, like I said, they're running off insecurity and they don't know how to handle certain things. As for you, I feel like you do. And perhaps people find that intimidating, so they try to bring you down in some sort of way. Okay, I'm gonna grab from the romance deck here, and then I'm gonna close your reading. I don't know if this is a romantic situation. I guess it can be, but it's a little strange if it is, but we'll see what we get here. So you have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. And you have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And you have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So maybe some of you are dealing with a romantic partner. And this is your situation. Maybe you have to pull yourself away from this person and, think things in a logical standpoint. I know that in a relationship, when you mix logic and romance together, sometimes it doesn't mix well, and perhaps that's the issue. But I feel like with this free yourself, it's time to take back control of your life, because I just keep saying that over and over again in your reading. Sorry for repeating myself, but it really needs to come out. And that's about you, it's about you taking control back. Whether or not these people want to bring you down, whether or not, they try to make you doubt yourself. Because like I said, it's important for you to do that healing and to pull yourself away from the situation and gain that control back and free yourself from these toxic, because I feel like these people think in a toxic way, or to you it seems toxic at least. Maybe to them it's not. Maybe that's their love language. Maybe that's the way that they handle things. But yeah, that is all I have for you, and thank you for watching.